Hello everyone, this is Rajan. Today I will share with you how to make money online. If you work hard and stay consistent with the ways I'm about to discuss, you will have great passive income. I will explain each method along with the pros and cons. Let's dive in. The first one is dropshipping. In dropshipping, the retailer sells goods without keeping them in stock. The retailer finds supplier of goods, selects which goods to sell, and orders the selected goods from supplier. The supplier ships the product directly to the customer. Examples of dropshipping include women's clothing and accessories, beauty, so selling anything from cosmetics, skincare, personal care, fragrances, and so on. The pros of dropshipping is that there is less upfront capital, so the biggest advantage to dropshipping is that it's possible to launch e-commerce store without having to invest thousands of dollars in inventory upfront. The second pros is that it's easy to start. With dropshipping, you don't have to worry about managing or paying up for a warehouse, packaging and shipping your orders, or tracking inventory for accounting reasons. The third pro is flexible location. So a dropshipping business can run from just about anywhere with an internet connection. As long as you can communicate with suppliers and customers easily, you can run and manage your business. Now let's take a look at the cons. So first con is low margins are the biggest disadvantage to operating in highly competitive dropshipping, because it's so easy to get started, and because the overhead costs are so minimal, many competing stores will set up shop and sell items at rock bottom prices in an attempt to grow revenue. Since they invested so little in getting the business started, they can afford to operate on minimal margins. Typically, these sellers will have low quality websites and poor, if any, customer service, which you can use to differentiate your business. The second con is inventory issues. If you stock all your own products, it's relatively simple to keep track of which items are in stock and which are out of stock. But when you are sourcing from multiple warehouses, which are also fulfilling orders for other merchants, inventory can change on daily basis. Fortunately, these days there are a handful of apps that let you synchronize with the suppliers, so dropshippers can pass along customer orders to the supplier with a click or two and should be able to see in real time how many inventory the supplier has. The third con is supplier errors. Have you ever been blamed for something that wasn't your fault but had to accept the responsibility for it anyway? Even the best dropshipping suppliers make mistakes fulfilling orders, mistakes for which you have to take responsibility and apologize. And mediocre and low quality suppliers will cause endless frustrations with missing items, botched shipments, and low quality packing, which can damage your business's reputation. The next type of online income source that you can have is from selling on Amazon. So Amazon offers two types of plans: individual and professional. Get individual if you sell fewer than 40 items a month and you're still deciding what to sell and you don't need advanced selling tools. Get a professional license if you sell more than 40 items a month and you want access to APIs and more selling reports. So what are the pros of selling on Amazon? Well, the first is brand recognition. So you get to be part of Amazon. Additionally, if you follow all the regulations and pay close attention to your reviews, products, and listing, soon with popularity, good ratings, your product will automatically get placed in the top searches within the Amazon Choice banner. Second pro is fraud protection. Since Amazon directly takes care of payments and refunds, as long as you are in FBA, you as a seller are entirely protected from getting scammed. Furthermore, as a seller, you are bound to receive your parts of the commission without any delay. Third pro is no trouble of stocking. Amazon has 175 fulfillment centers all around the globe. After becoming a seller, you can directly ship your products, which get stored in your inventory. As soon as you receive the order, they do the packaging and send it to the customers. This way, as the seller, you can focus on your products and worry less about stocking and inventory. The cons of selling on Amazon, first one being unscrupulous stealing of your listings. Many times sellers can steal your listing and post counterfeit products under a real ASIN. This scam not only takes up the seller's sales, but ruins the rank by getting negative customer reviews. Even if the problems get solved, the review stays on the original listing, making it challenging to sell authentic products. Second con is lots of competitions from other sellers and high commissions. Third con, there are different types of fees that you will have to pay depending on what type of client you get and types of products you plan to sell. See the link in description for more information on this. Freelance services. So what freelance services are is basically you're self-employed and not necessarily committed to a particular employer in the long term. Freelance services involves finding skills you're great in and advertise yourself on websites like Upwork. The pros of freelancing is that freelancers have the unique ability to choose the clients they want to work with. Second pro, you have the control of workload. So you can work as much as you want or as little as you want, and you can choose which projects that are meaningful to you. You get to focus on the work you love without distractions of a full-time job like meetings, office politics, office distractions, and etc. The fourth pro is that exposure. So a lot of job offers employees variety. However, working a freelance job opens up the ability to work on a variety of projects and topics. This variety can help create an environment that is less redundant and boring. Now let's take a look at the cons. So the first cons is lack of benefits. As freelancers are self-employed, they are typically responsible for finding and funding their own insurance. The second con is sporadic work. Finding steady work is a real con of freelancing. Projects can begin and then get shelved. Clients may end a contract early. You may finish a project and find it difficult to find more work. The biggest challenge reported in FlexJobs survey of freelance workers was finding clients. The third con is cash flow issues. Unfortunately, there are some freelancers that have been faced with clients that do not pay up. The next source of online income that you can have is by becoming an influencer. An influencer is someone who has the power to affect the purchasing decisions of others because of his or her authority, knowledge, position, or relationship with his or her audience. Influencers make money by sponsored social media posts, becoming a brand ambassador, creating product line and advertising, and etc. The pros of becoming an influencer is that influencers are trusted. You need people to trust your business so you can make sales, and influencers can create trust, and that influences the sales. The second pro, ability to reach a huge audience, thus increasing sales. Now, looking at the cons, the first con is fake followers. Influencers often charge based on the number of followers they have. However, many purchase followers so they can get charge the companies more. Just because someone has a lot of followers does not mean the person is a true influencer. You can end up overspending on influencer marketing and fail to get the results if you fall for this trap. Second con, working with the wrong influencers can do more harm than good for a brand. The fourth con is your income will depend on your level of popularity. The fifth way to have online income is to create an online course. Find what you have expertise in and create a course that is easy to understand for your audience. When building an online course, it is essential that your viewers feel like they are getting something valuable out of it. One thing you will want to make your course more popular is if you include a lot of actionable tips and tricks that they can use in their own lives. The sixth way to build an online income is to build and sell software or create an app. It is also crucial that you create a software that people want to buy. Ideally, it needs to be a software that's unique, better than anything else that's currently available, or at the very least, much cheaper. So the pros of building or creating an app or a software is that you can generate revenue by charging customers a fees to download the app or have in-app purchase options. Second pro, you can build your brand and get recognized faster. Apps will allow your customers to interact with the services you offer, which will allow your customers to post about how good or bad the service is. The con of building a software app is that the high cost of developing an app or software. If you don't have experience with coding to create an app, you will have to hire a team that can create the app for you. The second con, complex maintenance. Mobile apps require a long-term investment due to the need for updates, specifically critical ones such as repairing security vulnerabilities or to ensure compliance with the new iOS or Android releases.